here we are, guys, Possum Kingdom, Texas. This place is stunning. All the architecture and just nature in general. It's something everybody's got to see for themselves. I've been hearing about all these great crappie in this lake, so I'm gonna head over to Rock Creek Camp RV and Resort and see about getting checked in so I can go get on the water. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Awesome. I am Jeremy, and I think y'all may have room for me.
Yeah, we've got you in cabin 10.
Well, you have definitely got a lot of stuff around here.
We do. We've got the pool and...
I saw the grain bin pavilion. That's really cool. Now, you all have got RV spots, regular camping with electric, and the cabins.
Yes.
And 2 pools, kiddie pool, big pool. This is as much of a resort as I've ever seen. I mean, this is awesome. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna go get in the room and check everything else out.
Alrighty, I hope you have a great time.
Thank you. These cliffs and the lake itself is something that out of storybooks. It's beautiful with the high cliffs. The housing and just the general area is just unreal. I'm here with Trevor Lee. He's a striper guide, but we're gonna try to change that. Well guys, here we are. We're at Possum Kingdom. We went to the farthest south dam on the Brazos River, and that was at Whitney. Now we've came to the farthest north dam on the Brazos River. I brought in Mr. Trevor Lee. He's a striper guide here. Do you guide for crappie here too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna get kicked back today, guys. This lake is beautiful. That's all I can say. Deep, clear water. It's another lake that is conditions that I'm not used to fishing. So Trevor may have to pick up some slack for me here today. You gonna catch more fish than I am?
We'll see.
I don't think so. I've spent most of my life chasing. Chasing success, chasing money, chasing respect. Truth is, nothing has brought me joy like being right here on the water. Rod in hand, hook on the line, chasing crappie. I am a crappie angler. These are our stories, and this is On the Hook.
Hi, I'm Trevor Lee, owner of On the Fly Guide Service, and today I'm gonna go out and kick Jeremy's butt. So as a kid, me and my grandpa and my dad, we would go out to a little lake in West Texas called J.B. Thomas, and we did some bank fishing. We would mainly go in the springtime just because of the crappie being up on the banks, and you know, as it gets hotter during the summertime, they start to push out, and so I liked fishing so much that I quit my job and went, I had a boat and all the setup and everything, so I just started guiding. The reason I started guiding is because of the smiles that I could see on other people's faces and they catch a big fish on my boat or any kind of fish on my boat.
To the right, the boat's in the middle of this man. Is he coming after you? Got it? Yes, you do. Oh, where's your net guy? Where's your net guy at? Dang. PK got some fish. That never been feeding. Oh, there goes my rod. That fish there was buried up in the middle of a bunch of brim around the top of this cedar tree. And Trevor just sniped him right out of there.
Big old fat belly.
It's very important to look from all angles if you are using a forward-facing sonar, no matter whose brand it is. That don't matter. What matters is making sure you see the angles of the tree, because those fish can get in there and hide, and you not even see a fish that size at 4 feet from you. He wouldn't even look at me. I got a little one. Yeah. Got a baby. Little bitty baby.
On the Hook is presented by Crappie Monster in partnership with All Aboard Marine, HH Rods and Reels, PTG Outdoors, and JB's Fish Sauce.
There's one coming in. I caught him coming in.
Oh!
He swallowed that one.
Did he choke it?
Yeah. Seen him come into the camera.
Now, he wasn't even on that tree. And this is classic. You know, you're out there fishing a brush pile, you're catching a lot of small fish, then all of a sudden, boom, a big one hits. What's going on is those big ones are out in open water doing what predatory fish do. This fish right here, we were able to watch the whole thing. Came in from open water, came into the tree. They're looking for something to eat when they come into the tree. And then he found it. That one right there in the dead center looks like a good one. I mean, this tree right here is packed. They just ain't, you tried shaking him off. No, sir. That one coming in the boat. Yeah, he tried shaking that small fish off, and I seen it.
I was trying to not let you see that.
All right, let's move on. There's a lot of fish in here, but they're about that size right there, and I ain't gonna let him do that to me. Boat's behind him. You're right in here. I ain't got a clue. Real thick tree up. Oh, got him. I got him.
Okay.
That nair's only 12 inches. I'll just boat.
Well.
Oh man, do not let Rod Silman see that.
Why did he do that yesterday?
He done it on our first trip. Told me the fish got camera shy. That is a very good life lesson. You hear people talk about boat flipping these fish all the time, and it don't matter that I'm using a good stiff rod, I've got 20-pound braid on. That fish is only as good for what his mouth is rated for. And that's what just happened to me there. Now I feel pretty sheepish, I guess you'd say.
I sit here sometimes and I try to scare these fish off these trees.
Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm popping it so hard. I'm trying to make him move, not give him a choice.
Yep. That's what I'll do. I usually bang my jig real hard, and just so that line will sit there, and because sometimes
send that
they don't,
vibration through the water.
Sometimes I don't see it.
And sometimes they're just ornery.
Mm-hmm.
You got any rocks we can throw at them?
You ain't got no weights in here, do you? Oh, come on with it. Come on with it.
Is that a crappie? That ain't no crappie.
I don't know what that is.
When it started up, I thought that's a catfish, and that's a catfish.
No, is it a catfish or largemouth?
Oh, is it a largemouth?
Yep.
What's the limits here? We'll eat him too.
Oh,
he come off.
Got off there.
I seen him coming up through there, and I thought, my first thing was, well, that's a catfish.
Yep.
Yep. You gonna net him? What are you doing to me, Trevor? Woo. Look at him. He gonna make sure I don't catch more fish than him.
Well, the difference between you backboating me and me,
me backboating you and you not netting my fish. Another healthy white crappie. We ain't caught any black crappie today, have we?
No, I think they're going to be out in the deeper water.
They're going to be out deeper, probably set up on brush around rock or something.
Yeah, deeper water, cleaner water. This is a little stained.
I'll tell you what, the old camera boat captain's going to eat good today.
Yeah.
Them right there, some slabs. It just lets you know that your lake is good and healthy. Having the small fish and the big fish, that's what you want to see. You don't want to go to a lake and only catch big fish and not ever see any of the smaller ones, because then you know something's up with the spawn that happened the year before, and you're in for 2 years of bad fishing at that lake. That's what you experience, and I know I used to wonder what happened to this lake. It used to be great. Well, the water was up, they spawned, water dropped, all the eggs stayed up on the bank. That's what happens when you end up having a couple years of kind of a drought season for crappie fishing in the lake. So you just practice conservation and do what you can. Go to another lake for a year and then come back to it.
I think we need to get out in deeper water.
Get out in some deeper water.
Find some trees that are, you know, get out in that 30.
I was gonna say, you know, we're sitting at 21 foot right now. We're going deeper?
Yeah, 35 foot. I mean, that ledge that we're gonna be going on, we'll be up and down that ledge.
Okay.
Coming off the ledge, drop offs, into 30, 35 foot with the tall, we got some really big trees up in here.
All right, well, there you go, guys. We're getting ready to reel up and make a move. 22 foot, the man says is not deep enough. Let's listen to him.
On the Hook is presented by Crappie Monster in partnership with Cornfield Fishing Gear, Guthrie Tackle, Skinny Water Marine, and Red Gold.
That's what I feel like. The water's splashing over. I'm watching them catch crab up there in the Barren Sea. Anytime you're fishing in the wind, even in high wind, you can take the trolling motor. Especially if the wind is blowing hard enough to spin your boat, you have to be going straight on into the wind. Now, if you're spider rigging or crankbaiting or something like that, where you can slow yourself down with drift paddles on your power poles or drift socks or something, sure, you can turn with the wind at your back. But single pole fishing the way we are, in this type of wind, you have to be going into the wind. And a lot of times, as you can hear that boat slapping, that'll scare your fish off, but we're in super deep water, and that is when that you can get right up on top of them, even in the wind. And that's what we're about to attempt to do. I'm not gonna guarantee you we're gonna close the deal, but we're gonna try it. I don't think the boat slap is affecting much because we're fishing 28 feet deep and something's getting ready to come out of the depths. Got him. Net. Net. Oh, boy. Oh, don't you lose that fish on me, Trevor. What are you doing to me, Trevor Lee? Woo! 44.9 feet of water and a giant. And he choked it. That right there is where that, I do believe that that glow bait, that is the Moon Dust Glow Small Fry, being that deep, that fish was 29 foot, I think. 29 foot deep in 45 foot of water. Water temps just under 70 degrees in this nasty wind. And we're out here, right now what we're doing, the average fisherman's not gonna do, I don't do when that I'm just out looking for meat. This is more of what tournament guys have to do during a tournament to get these just stone cold giants.
Big old nice fat belly.
Big old nice fat belly. You want to try this one? Can you? Oh, the lid ain't up. Yeah, we was having a basketball contest there, pitching them in the live well. Ah, that makes me feel good, Trevor.
That was definitely a netter.
As soon as it hit, I knew, I could see that it was throwing an 18-inch mark on there, so I figured it was 14, 15-inch fish.
Right. There might be one right there.
Right there, yeah. Now this is also where that all aboard mount comes in. I can spot lock and then still move it with my foot, my transducer independently, and be able to close the deal on fish like that.
So when I'm out here in this deeper water and the wind's blowing like this,
Yeah.
if I don't want to change my jig or if my weight's not big enough, I usually cast out there past the tree, and just so I mean, with the wind blowing the way it is and everything, that's just the way the bait's gonna be coming. So
okay, the wind and the waves is gonna push your bait into it, so you wanna pitch out past it.
Yeah, because the wind is blowing the bait this way. So when it comes through the trees, after you pitch it past the trees,
okay,
it looks more natural.
More natural, okay.
Coming.
I've had about all this wind that I care to have. We're gonna do what that I suggest. Anytime you're fishing in the wind, we're gonna get out of it and go find a cove out of the wind.
We're gonna get out of the wind.
We have had about enough fighting this wind. We're gonna go try to have some fun and catch some fish out of the wind. All right, we've got out of the wind. We found us some structure, and these things are loaded. Catch him in the air. Gosh, dog, Trevor. Woo, boy, what you got there? Sweet. Oh, Trevor out here calling in some pigs, guys. Man, that dude is healthy.
13-inch crappie.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
We was both sitting there talking about that fish. We could see one really good mark inside that cedar tree. And we was both scrambling trying to get to him first. Oh, Trevor beat me to the punch. Good job, dude. There he comes. Jeez. Well, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. I cannot get over how beautiful it is down here. We're coming by some cliffs right here that they tell me people are jumping off of for competition. No, that ain't happening. Man, I love the scenery around here. And these bluffs and some of these houses up on top of them bluffs, that's a bunch of steps I wouldn't want to walk up and down.
Yeah, they got some pretty long staircases and elevators going down to their docks. And,
elevator?
Yeah.
Like elevator coming down the bluff?
Oh, yeah. They got some elevators, some stairways. I wouldn't want to walk down the stairways because it's a long walk.
Now, this is the Brazos River system.
Yes.
And we're at the headwaters.
Yes.
How far does this thing go?
It's about 840 miles.
840 miles of this type of scenery?
Well, it's a whole lot of different kind of scenery. Out there in West Texas, you can watch a dog run away for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Man, when I come down, it looked like I could see for 40 miles across some of them fields.
Yep.
Man, that's really cool.
Right. Yeah, it is a awesome, beautiful lake, clear water, deep.
Yeah, deep, clear water, and right now, high wind.
High winds.
Well, we saw some good fish. We caught some good fish. We're gonna head on back over to Rock Creek Campground. I really don't want to leave. I may just call the wife and kids and have them meet me down here for a few more days. Got him, got him, got him. Oh. That's all right, Trevor. You're still doing it to me, ain't you? I mean, what am I supposed to do with this guy? What's he doing to me, man? Shoot, Trevor, I got to tell you, buddy, this has been an absolute blast.
It has been fun.
I've got to see some of the best scenery that I have ever got to witness anywhere. I've got to catch some awesome crappie. I mean, just a bunch of toads. That's all I can say. I mean,
it's been a pleasure.
unbelievable fishery, man. I appreciate you bringing me out here, showing me some of your honey holes, and I know we're gonna be back. I mean, shoot, next time we might even check out some of that striper fishing.
We can also do that too.
Well, good deal. Let's go see about getting something to eat.
Let's do it.
I seen a whole lot of really cool stuff back over at Rock Creek I want to check out.
Let's go do it.
All right, good deal, man. Well, guys, this has been awesome. I'm actually closer to Mexico than I am home right now. This is going to conclude our tour of Texas for this season, but as soon as I get home, we're going to reload and we are heading north. We're going up to some upland reservoirs way up northern Indiana. I'm going to leave you guessing which ones until we get you back here next week on The Hook.